All right, viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us in another one here on the coach's desk. Thank you very much. Please remember, people, like, share, and subscribe. And if you don't know about the second channel, which is a backup channel, people, please go over there and subscribe to that channel. Yeah, man. I have to make a backup channel, and I probably have to start posting over there regularly. So I'm gonna ask you to subscribe to that channel. I'll place the link in the description and the chat so you cannot miss it. All right. Melissa Jefferson seems to have dethroned ShaCarri Richardson at the Star Athletics. Yeah, and they are doing their thing, and they seem to be, you know, getting it right in terms of times. Right? But of course, you have to go to the championship and deliver. But they're on the right path, they're on the right trajectory where that is concerned. Okay? Now, before I talk about the Star Athletics and the dethroning of ShaCarri Richardson, I got information that she will actually be running the 200 meters. Yes, she will be running the 200 meters. Initially, it was reported that she's going to be out of the championship. Yes, that ShaCarri will be out of the championship. She withdraw from the 100 meters and she will not compete in the 200 meters. But there seems to be a change of event where that is concerned, and she will definitely be competing in the 200 meters. And, that sparks interest from the track fans because several persons want to see what she has to offer. And I think she's a little bit unstable right now because of being arrested on Sunday, spending a night in jail, right? And she was bailed the following day, or released the following day. So I think that probably would have, unsettled her a little bit. And it was because of that domestic issue with her and her boyfriend, Christian Coleman, where she slapped or punched him in the face, allegedly. And that's why she was picked up. So that domestic violence possibly, would have unseated her. She wasn't stable mentally, after the first round. But things seem to be back on track, and she will be back on track. Yeah? Is that a good thing for her? I think it is, because she needs to go out there and drain that energy on the track. I strongly believe that. And she's really a different type of personality. She's different in terms of where she's from. So she has that different persona, different aura. So you're not going to get that Melissa Jefferson type of outlook from a ShaCarri Richardson. Yeah. It's good to have her back. Let's see how she performs on the track. If she's really over, all of these shenanigans, and she'll be back on the track performing. Also, I think it is interesting to see her, perform, going up against her clubmate, Melissa Jefferson, who seems to have just kicked her from the top spot at Star Athletics. Star Athletics have been churning out several athletes, and their top three would have been TT, ShaCarri, and Melissa. And ShaCarri would have been the leading face of Star Athletics, the top brass, the top gun. Yeah, with her personality and all. I think she's somewhat controversial. Yeah. She advocates for certain things for athletes and all of that. So she's pretty much a face of Star Athletics. Yeah. The prize bull, they will say. But I mean, she seemed to have gotten injured early in the season. That seemed to have derailed her, and for her not to go out there and compete in the 200 meters would have been a bad decision for me. I think the more races she runs, she would probably get back into that groove. But I'm happy that they would have made that decision. But when you look at Melissa Jefferson, is the new queen of star athletics. 10-5 national champion, and is poised, on her way to getting another medal at a major championship. Not only that too, I think ShaCarri, by virtue of what is happening this season, is really down the pecking order, because you have Kayla White. Yeah, man, Kayla White has now come to fruition. That she has immense talent from a longer time, and now she's really getting into that groove. And then you have Twanisha Terry. Um, Terry will not run that individual race. However, she based off what she has been doing this season, everybody seems to be ahead of ShaCarri. Will ShaCarri get it right and put things together so that she can, gain back that sort of leverage in the sport? I think her name came up for reasons outside of track and field right now, when she should be running and getting better. I mean, her first run was an improvement, because incrementally it would have been an improvement coming from 11.4 to 11.1 at pre, and the first run 11.07. That would have been an indicator that, the progress is taking place. However, it might not be moving as at the speed of light that, she would have expected. However, there was improvement. So I think she needs to refocus, regain that sort of mindset that she had in 2023, and just get back to track. I mean, it's very difficult when you are dethroned, though, because your training partner is healthy, your training partner is hitting you left, right, and center, possibly in training. Then it can be very, what you'd call it now, discouraging, knowing that you are better than them from previous years. But when you look at what these cats have been achieving, then you'd say, whoa, what is happening with me? But I think if ShaCarri get it together, she's gonna be pretty much in the mix. But as it stands right now, she's not the queen of star athletics right now. I think Melissa Jefferson is, and Melissa Jefferson is going to be in the conversation where sprinting is concerned. ShaCarri is not going to be in the conversation where sprinting is concerned. But I believe that if she goes out there and make that 200 team, then it will be a different situation, a different conversation where ShaCarri is concerned. To be honest, yeah. Anything other than that, there's going to be more talk of her being distracted, of things not going the way that she wanted. You know what I mean. So it is for her to go out there now and put in a decent performance, put in a credible performance. She's gonna have it tough though. Gabby, Melissa, what's battle. It's gonna be difficult for her at this juncture, but let's see how she put it together. Let's see how she can rekindle that zeal and that zest in her, to get whatever she needs to get out of that mindset. But like I said, she'll be back in the 200 meters. It is a good look. Not a good look to some people, but it is a good look for her. Until next time, people, stay safe. Peace.